What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another What It Is VTO. All right, let's just jump right into it because I got some stuff to do after this. All right, and I need to get to bed on time because I'm on this fresh kick. I'm off of vacation, but surprisingly, I'm energized. You know what I'm saying? I'm not as tired as I usually be. That's because I've been like 3 days worth of rest. Okay, so that's good. So I'm feeling great. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, um, let's just get started. First of all, we have to send condolences to the family of Elijah Cummings, Representative Elijah Cummings of the 7th District of Maryland. This rep, this man, a civil rights activist, been in Congress since 1996 and till his death, and he put forth the struggle for the people. Okay, try to get um things done for us, black folks especially, you know what I'm saying, and people in his district. And what I'm so mad that he has done so much for us and so much for the people and tried to do his best, that the last thing that a lot of people probably remember about him, even though people get his picture confused with John Lewis, not him, but Elijah Cummings. Okay, get him. The last thing that probably a lot of people have probably remember him by is the fact that Trump had some nasty things to say about him. About how his district is the most rat infested or rodent infested district and stuff like that. And I'm so mad that that's one of the last things that a lot of people probably remember in this messed up, because he was a great man. And I had no idea that he was going through some health problems and he had a procedure and he just never fully recovered from it. But it's unfortunate. We need to cherish our leaders. Okay, we are losing our leaders and people that have truly made a difference. You know, but rest in peace to him. And like I said before, condolences to his family. You guys need to look these people up and learn more about them. And I wish, like, not even just during Black History Month, all day, every day, we learn about somebody new that, that is not always put in the forefront. Okay, especially during Black History Month. During Black History Month, we always learn about, they always uplift the Harriet Tubmans and the Frederick Douglasses and stuff like that. But there were other people, unsung heroes that was going on, and African American figures. So yeah, condolences to his family. Um, Also, I know this video about to get flagged. Y'all don't ever hear me say nothing about it because at this point, it's really nothing that we can do. It is what it is. But I know it is because I'm talking about him and I'm talking about this. Tatiana, is that her name? I hope I'm saying her name right. I don't want to be disrespectful. But Tatiana Jefferson. She was killed in her home, and this happened, I believe, last week down in Fort Worth, Texas. Okay. Um, Very unfortunate. So basically, a neighbor of hers saw her door ajar, which for some people who don't know what ajar means, slightly open or whatever. And he called a non-emergency number, probably 311, to have somebody come out and do a well-being check to make sure that everything was okay. Did not call 911, called a non-emergency number, okay? And the cops come out there, and from the body cam you see them going through the back and all this stuff, going through a window looking and all that, and the gun is drawn, and next thing you know, gunshot. This woman, 28 years old, was in the house with her 8-year-old nephew playing video games. And then it later comes out that she had possibly, it was a gun involved in her end too, but they live in Texas, which is an open carry state. And to be quite honest, she had every right to have a gun if she wanted to when she came through and she saw somebody peeping through her back window or whatever. So therefore, if I see somebody peeping through my window, I'm going to try to defend myself just in case I need to. So I'm going to have something to defend myself if I need to, okay? Because I know ain't nobody supposed to be here. What if somebody was trying to rob her or whatever? That's probably what her natural reaction was, okay? And, you know, they shot her, told her to put the gun down or whatever, and before she could, they shot her, you know. And it was just, after the Botham Jean shooting, Jean shooting, to hear this, it's just like, I, it makes me mad. But I can't even feel myself getting to the point of I'm going off on this camera like I usually do, because it's becoming so frequent. It's becoming so much. We hearing about these more and more each and every day. To some people, they become desensitized to it, and it's fucked up. They caught the cop. First of all, he resigned before he could get fired. And then 3 days later, they arrested him. 3 days later, they arrested him, held him on bond for $200,000. He was able to bond out less than 4 hours later. And now they're saying that he's not even trying to cooperate with anybody, with the cops or anybody. And they charged him with murder. I'm surprised it went as fast as it did, to be quite honest, because you know how the police department like to drag their ass. The mayor did a press conference, you know, and saying some things about it. Her father basically was like, listen, I don't want no damn hug, okay? I want justice. All right, fuck a hug. You done took my only daughter away from me. Bump all that, you know? And it's just, it's such a messed up thing. And she was like a medical student some way, somehow. So she is not like nobody deserved to be killed in their home. And it's not like she was a bad person. Even if you are and you're not doing nothing at that moment, you don't deserve to be killed when you're defenseless, okay? You don't deserve to be killed when you're just sitting at home doing recreational shit, minding your own business, and you're not hurting or harming nobody, okay? And imagine, you see the trauma that it's going to have on her family, but imagine the trauma that it's going to have on her nephew, knowing that he was in the house. And not only that, the neighbor has to live with the fact that his call possibly got this girl killed. But in a sense, it's not his fault, because he did the right thing. He called a non-emergency number out of concern. He did the neighborly thing. Instead of going over there to the house, you know, what if she would have went over there to the house and, you know, something would have happened then? Or maybe he could have went over there to the house and just knocked on the door and let her know. But, you know, you don't want to get accused in this day and age. You don't want to get accused of doing something that you weren't doing, you know. So he did what he's supposed to have done. He called the non-emergency number and he let them handle it. He didn't want to go over there, okay? And I don't feel it's right that people are coming at him or whatever, because he did what he was supposed to do, you know. And unfortunately, this happened. This is all on the cop, okay? A trigger happy cop. That's what it is. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about that whole story. It's very sad. Another goddamn bitch. Listen, we go from one sad thing to another PSA. Gina Rodriguez, okay? I've never looked at Jane the Virgin. And every time I hear something about this girl, it's something negative in the press, okay? And, you know, I was looking on Twitter and I saw the video get retweeted of her being on her Snapchat, or was it no, Instagram, and she put in her Instagram story, you know, she's getting her makeup done and she's singing along to the Fuji song, and then, you know, it comes to the line, niggas give me heebie-jeebies. It's not funny. The line is funny, but it's not funny what she said, okay? And it's like she knew that she wasn't supposed to say that word, because she kind of lowered her voice a little bit. And then when she turned around and laughed, trying to get the heat off, that's what it felt like to me. But at the same time, there's been, you know, an uproar. Like, people are literally divided about her saying this word. And I'm surprised. Okay. I'm surprised because if it had been, the argument basically is this, you know, and since people came at her right away, she put up a little Snapchat or Instagram video basically saying, you know, I apologize if I offended somebody, but I was just singing along to a song that, you know, I grew up with in one of my favorite songs or whatever, and that's it. Then she put out a statement, okay, and we could have did without both, to be quite honest. Some people say that people are being sensitive, okay, and the other argument is, oh, it's just it's a song or whatever, so let her live and all this stuff. Would you say that she's just singing a lyric in a song if it was a white person that was singing it? You wouldn't. You wouldn't, because then you the type of person that'll probably let your white friend say nigga around you. Oh, she said nigga and not nigger. Okay, listen. No one that is not black, and I ain't talking about just African American, because there are many. Um, African American is not the only black. Okay, I just want y'all to know that, because some of y'all get that confused. That is not the only black culture that's out there. Okay, y'all get that shit confused. If you are not black, don't say the word. Simple as that. And don't say, and Amara La Negra, let me tell you something, girl. She came out her mouth and basically said, if, people don't want people to say the word, maybe they shouldn't be putting it in the songs and stuff like that. And, maybe she could say it, or don't give her the right to say it because she's a little dark skinned and all that stuff. Let me tell you something. Here's the thing about, people coming out saying that they're Afro-Latinas and all this stuff or whatever. Okay. Because one, Afro-Latinas is correct. That is correct. There are Afro-Latinos and African-Latinas. Okay. That is 100% correct. But what I have a problem with, and I know people brought up Cardi B because she do say nigga in her songs. But see, Cardi B has always claimed that she has black in her. And she's always said a lot of things that was, acknowledging her blackness. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, even though sometimes I do hear it, I do cringe a little bit. But it's like, what you gonna do? And then, but with a person like Gina Rodriguez, every time I hear something about her, it's about her being negative towards a black person, or having negative, doing negative things towards black women and things like that. Her standing on black people and trying to convince people that, when you get called out for it, trying to get on radio shows and cry about it and say, well, my father is Puerto Rican and he's darker than me, which he's not. He's not darker than you, okay? But, all right, I have a problem with all of a sudden, like I said, Afro-Latinos. That is true. They are there, okay? But I have a problem with people claiming that all of a sudden just so they can say this word. And then you can still go and say, well, it's just a word in the song. She did it. It's okay, whatever. So what about the clip of her saying nigga to this black man on some little thing that she was doing? Fall in line, nigga. I said fall in line. Like, what? What? She been doing this, okay? She's very problematic. That's the issue, And I just feel at this point, nobody should be saying a word. Hell, Cardi shouldn't be saying a word, to be quite honest. Because I know people going to be, well, if you saying this and then you got to say that about, I'm saying it about everybody, that, just because it's in a word, it's in a song, you don't have to say it. It's just like if you're in front of your parents, you knew not to curse in front of your parents. Okay? You were singing a song in front of your parents that had some curse words. You would not say that word in front of your parents or in front of an elder if you was in church. Bitch, we would talk about church in a minute. Okay? You would not do that. Okay? You would not do that. Like, come on. And if it was somebody of another, of a very extremely like you, like of the Caucasian persuasion, you would not be saying, oh, it's okay, they said it in a song. No, you'll be ready to fuck their ass up, okay? Like, come on. You saw when that girl said it at the Kendrick Lamar concert, and she was white, and she said the word, and he stopped it and let her know why she shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? So don't quit giving people excuses. Yeah, we took back the word, and to be quite honest, we don't need to be saying the word. And I've said that once and multiple times, and I already know that I'm guilty of it. Y'all hear me say it a lot, but it's a word that we took back. And then don't be from some other culture, don't be from some other nationality, ethnicity, or whatever, trying to school us on that word. Don't do that. Don't do that, because that's one way to get you an education and to get cursed out. Okay? Don't try to educate us on a word that we knew and that was made to oppress us, that we took back. Okay? Anyway, If you're not black, just don't say the word. It'll cause you a lot less trouble. And I don't understand what made her possessed her to put that up. Okay, you probably, it's a lot of people that probably say the word in their homes that we don't know. And that's where it needs to say. In your home, so we don't know, so we gonna cut your ass up, okay? Ugh, just dumb. LisaRaye. So I don't know if you guys watch, but I think it's on BET Her because I've watched all the episodes. They do this little special hour-long like biography with is it autobiography when they do it themselves? I think so. Girl, I ain't been to school in a minute. Don't blame me, okay? Don't come for me. Seriously. But they sit there and they just tell their life from, childhood on and the biggest moments in their lives and all this stuff. So for the past couple of weeks, they did Tyra Banks last week and they did Tisha Campbell the week before. And, this week that's coming up, they are doing LisaRaye McCoy, okay? And they released a clip has came out basically of her talking about how Dwayne Martin, who was her co-star in All of Us, who basically took had part in breaking up her marriage because she introduced him to her then husband at the time, and they got close, and he was bringing women over so that he can cheat with them and all this stuff or whatever, woo woo woo. And she basically said fuck him. Now a lot of people were saying, why is she continually blaming other people for him and his action? If you go back, she has blamed him, okay? And it's not saying that he is without blame or whatever. She's just putting out there that, yes, it was a lot of contributing factors to the breakup of this marriage, okay? And I'm pretty sure it could be possible that Dwayne Martin knew Nicole Murphy and that's how they linked up or whatever. And she was one of the women because, she also blames her for fucking around with him. But, we do need to get out of that culture, too, of because I be looking at these videos on YouTube. I got caught up in looking at these couple channels, okay? I really did. And they be doing these little stupid pranks or whatever. And so-and-so got caught cheating and all this stuff. And then the woman is always going after the woman in the video. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. And that is where a lot of people is having a disconnect with this whole story. Because it does sound like she's always blaming somebody else instead of him. Which she has blamed him when the whole shit first came out. But the only reason, and I know people like, why are you still talking about it? Because, like I said, it's a show that's talking about from her life, her whole life. So from childhood and significant points that happened within her life till now. Okay, so that's why it's being brought up. It's not like she just voluntarily threw this out here just to, cause a media frenzy or whatever, some attention. But we need to stop that. No, you're in a relationship and you're married, and if your husband cheats on you, I hope you be giving your husband that same fucking energy that you try to give the woman. Because he knew. Instead of trying to fucking fight the bitch all the time. Some of these bitches, they know. They know. But it's more of a responsibility on him because he's your husband. And he knows damn sure. Okay? Y'all need to stop that. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. There's a barbershop. Y'all had a fucking field day, okay, on Twitter the other day. Because y'all just now found in the video of the naked barber that's down in Atlanta that gives, haircuts and lining and stuff like that with his dick and ass all out. Girl, I said, what type of gay shit is this? I said it's Atlanta, first of all, so I'm not surprised, And I seen the video. I was not shocked by it at all. Maybe I don't know. Everybody was acting so shocked that this goes on. Maybe because you never seen that shit. But bitch, it looked like to me, maybe because I seen some shit like that in porn before, okay? Like, come on, niggas sucking each other off and stuff like that. At these times, nothing surprises me. And then we get this whole thing with the pastor. There's a video going around, allegedly, of this pastor named Pastor Wilson. And basically, Pastor Wilson is giving sloppy top to somebody in his congregation that is not his wife, okay? It's a woman. I mean, he was going in. Girl, I was sitting here like, okay, you know, you better get every curve. Girl, some of y'all was disgusted. I wasn't, okay, because I said, you know, people have sex, people have get head, church folks be the main freaks, and then this pastor cheating on his wife. Why y'all surprised? There's a lot of y'all pastors out here cheating on y'all wives and probably done slept with half the whole congregation, girl, and your mama probably one of them, and she just didn't tell you. The only difference is they haven't got caught yet. The lady, what was the purpose of, what was you doing? You said, bitch, I'm gonna bust my nut, and I'm gonna expose this nigga too, because I'm gonna be done with him, because you was the one filming it. Now, how did shit get out there? Girl, y'all be fake shocked about shit. Oh my God, it's because he's a pastor, and, you know, he was cheating on his wife. This ain't the first time we done heard somebody cheating on their wife that was a pastor, y'all. It's just sex, okay? It's just consensual sex. Now, if it was something different, then we could go there, okay? But, he was going to town, bitch. I said, at first I saw that beard, and I said, is that the cussing pastor? But it wasn't. I said, ooh, okay, because I would expect something like that from him. But see, he ain't married, you know. But this man was married, and he did what he did, and it is what it is. I hope his wife beat his ass. She ain't gonna divorce him, so whatever. That's why I'm not so shocked. Like, she's not gonna divorce him. But that motherfucker, bitch, if he was eating pussy like that, imagine how he was eating that shit when he was younger. And how much of it. Girl, that is nasty. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Y'all mamas and daddies, if they still together, they still have sex. And if they not, they still fucking other bitches too. Okay, so they still fucking around. So stop playing. Stop playing. Okay? Y'all gonna be 50-something. Y'all supposed to stop having sex at that age too. Okay, you gonna still be getting your little sloppy top on too, okay? Okay, I just hope protection was used. That's all that I hope. Nicki Minaj out here patrolling the barbs, saying that, you know, her and Adele had a song coming out, that a video was done or possibly done or something like that. Then she was like, oh my God, you guys, it's sarcasm. I said, girl, your sarcasm do not be sounding like sarcasm. Shout out to her for her little Fendi Prince On, you know, campaign, and all her pieces. You know, a lot of them look real nice. You know, I want a jacket. A bitch can't fit it, so I ain't finna waste money on it. I gotta see what her accessories looking like, because I might, you know, spend a little change on something. And it'd be cool if I had a little bitch, and if I had somebody in my life that I can, you know, buy some things for a splurge on and be like, here, babe, you look cute. Woo, that's cute. But anyway, congrats to her on that. Like, some of the pieces really did look nice. Like the jacket, I really want the jacket, the silver one. But anyway, moving on. DMX. Shout out to DMX, because DMX has been doing well so far ever since he got out of jail, getting his life together, getting on tours and stuff like that. But he took the initiative to go check himself into rehab before he relapsed. So big ups to him for that. Keke Wyatt is expecting her 10th child with her, second or third husband? His first child, her 10th. That uterus is like the mouths. And the fact of the matter is, she probably only had a couple of dudes. She probably only had like 3 dudes. I would say that. It's just getting it's putting his time in, okay? It is tired. It probably be like this. As soon as it see a penis, it's like, come on, girl. Oh, shit. Here we go. We gotta shape up. Girl, it be taking breaths like, okay, breathe in. And they be having pep talks. Okay, listen. We gonna have to put forth. I know we tired. I know I'm tired of producing eggs and everything, but we gotta be soldiers about this, okay? And we gotta give it our all, okay? Okay. I could never. But congratulations to her. At least it's with her husband, okay? Cuba Gooding Jr. then got accused of, you know, sexual misconduct by 14 other women, allegedly, girl. They said, one of the girls said, he came up to a stranger and was like, I don't want you to sit on my face and piss in my mouth. I was, what? And if you ever go back and you look at some of the videos of Cuba Gooding Jr. drunk or high or whatever, you can kind of believe it, okay, that he would say something like that. Oh, Cuba, get your act together, bitch. Show me the money, ass. That's over with, okay? Don't do that, you know? Don't do that. Zoe Kravitz has been named as Catwoman in the new Matt Reeves version, The Batman. Mind you, the Batman is played by Robert Pattinson from the Twilight movies. I mean, when I first heard that Robert Pattinson was going to be Batman, I was like, first of all, why are we remaking Batman once again? But they're going to keep on remaking that, Spider-Man, and all these other shows over and over and over again. And then I found out that he was playing it, and I was like, ugh, like he could barely act up in fucking Twilight. And then I was just like, one, really interested. Now I'm a little interested because I do like Zoe Kravitz, and if you have not seen Big Little Lies with her in it, you need to watch it. Okay, it's really good. They trying to reboot Clueless, but yet focusing on Dion's character. And I'm tired of the reboots, and I don't need to see a movie about Dion. And no, don't have Stacey Dash to be near it at all. That's all I gotta say. Yung Miami, she gave birth to her little girl, Summer, so congratulations to that. Felicity Huffman turned herself in to serve her jail sentence of 14 days for her scandal, her part in the college bribery scandal. 14 days. 14 days, but they give regular black folks, mothers, years upon years for trying to put their kids in, better schools that's outside their district. Okay. Ooh, that white privilege is gonna be on and strong to the end, baby. Love After Lockup. Nope, wrong show. I just got through recording it. That's why it's up. That's why it's on my mind. Love and Hip Hop. Sass. Karen King, what are you doing with them kids? Okay, baby. I don't think Karen King raised them kids right, or whoever was the man up in that house. They ain't raised them kids right, because one went to jail for whatever he went to jail, drugs and stuff. The other one in jail now for trying to prostitute teenage girls. Him, Sass, okay? Sass always looks shifty, like something was always off with him. You know, he got caught trying to take 2 teenage girls with some other guy named James Ruffin across state lines for the purpose of prostitution. You can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody. And then you put your ass on TV. Oh, just how stupid can you be? And thank God they got the girls. Thank God, okay? Because ain't no telling what could have happened. I need to know some more on that story, like for real, for real. I want to know if they're going to play that out on Love and Hip Hop. If they don't play it out on Love and Hip Hop, bitch, you faking phony Mona, okay? You faking phony Karen. Because if you going to come back, let that be your storyline. My son, Shash, got himself in some trouble because, they got him, they accused him allegedly. No, bitch, it was the facts. Okay, stop it. But anyway, in this video with some little cute news, Issa Rae, Issa Rae is out here doing a whole bunch of stuff, and she's putting her hands in a lot of pots. And I'm not surprised at the fact that this is happening. She just launched her own music label by way of Atlantic Records. It's called Radio, spelled R-A-E, like her name, EDO, okay? And she has an artist that just put out a single or whatever, working on a video. And, I'm not surprised by the music aspect of things, because she do the music in Insecure. Bitch, this is why we can't get Insecure on time, because the bitch want to put her hands in every goddamn pot. When Insecure coming? But anyway, congratulations on that. Y'all tell me how you felt about these topics. Don't jump down my throat, because I know what I said, and I know somebody gonna be like, well, bitch, where the video at, and where's the live stream at? It'll happen when it happens, okay? When I get time. No, for real. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I've been stressed out. Okay? And I ain't want to get on the camera and just give y'all some dull ass shit or whatever because I can barely keep my eyes open because I'm tired of shit or whatever. No, I don't want to do that to y'all. I want to be entertaining. I want to keep y'all enthused or whatever. So just give me some times to get myself together and then I'll give y'all what y'all want. Okay? But y'all tell me how y'all feel. Have a blessed weekend. Please enjoy it. Keep warm and have a good time. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.